For those listening, can you explain, in kind of the elevator pitch, what Virtua is?
Well, there's two aspects to it. Virtua itself, gaming metaverse. So the whole idea is to be a central hub for all games, because a lot of games are actually Web 2 and they're not very social, but they have massive user bases. And so what you're now doing is providing a metaverse space, which is your gamification, socialization, games, voice over IP, video streaming, the lots, which is an extension to a standard Web 2 game. So if you look at like an average mobile game that's doing well, there's 60 million users who aren't talking to each other. So we're providing the ability for those games to plug into the virtual network. Then every gamer ends up having a metaverse space, and they can earn cool stuff by going back and playing the game. So now you're creating a rewards loop because most of these mobile games, over a billion users of these, they basically are engaged with the game, but they can't actually do anything more to monetize that user other than make them watch ads. And there's so much competition. So now by doing this, we're gently bringing in a massive audience into our ecosystem. So, one of our first big gaming partnerships got over 500 million users, and their first big game is going to be launched in a month's time, integrated into Virtua. But the key thing then is that Virtua is a company that uses the Vayner blockchain. And everything we're doing now is focused on that building block ecosystem because right now everything in crypto is all over the place. If you've got a new blockchain, it's like just build these dApps, suggest what you want, we'll give you a grant, and then they're all fragmented, and people end up having a dApp which is only flavor of the month and then it dies. So what we're trying to do here is, okay, here's Virtua. Here are the components from Virtua that brands can then use the blockchain for and create their own experience under Vayner. Here is the other vertical, and that might, for example, you get an avatar creator as a standalone company. You can have another company which is doing like fractionalization of digital assets, but all of the and like we've got loads of announcements we're going to make, but you can have a massive gaming platform coming on board as well. Now, all these things now start complementing each other, all using the same blockchain. And so what we're doing now is saying Virtua is now a Vayner brand, and look at all of these cool things which makes Virtua bigger. Because a gaming metaverse is a piece of the puzzle, but then where are digital avatars? Where are gaming networks? Where are the big AAA games? All of these things should play together. So an avatar, for example, that should be able to just work in Virtua, then work in any of the games connected to in Virtua, then go to an FPS which is running on a blockchain and the same avatars used in the FPS, or put it behind the driver, or put it behind in a racing game and let the avatar drive it. And all of those are underpinned by a blockchain.